say for example, the possibility of buying a car, buying a mansion and whatnot. Listen, yeah, it's possible that I can buy some of these things. Me personally, my favorite car is a Camaro, right? I want me a Camaro, and of course I would want to live in a nice house, mansion. Of course, who doesn't? Who doesn't? But of course I'm content with what I got. See what I'm saying? But I can want these things, and the possibility of me obtaining those things, there is a possibility. But what type of work, what type of effort am I going to put in to obtain the money, the expenses, the finances, the resources for those things? What work am I willing to do to get those finances, man? Because I can want those cars, I can want this type of lifestyle, I can want to flash and do all that, but am I qualified for it? Do I have the money? Am I putting the work in for these type of accolades, for these type of things? You see what I'm saying? Hey, on a relationship level, right? We got to deal with this thing all around. Men and women want a certain type of partner or whatnot. See what I'm saying? Men want this type of woman, a woman wants this type of man, okay? So the whole deal is, yes, that's fine, and then, you holding on to the possibility that you could obtain this type of man. You holding on to the possibility that you could obtain this type of woman. And so I'll speak to the men first. Men, what are you doing right now to actually be qualified to have that type of woman that you want? If you want a woman with certain characteristics, you want a woman like this, you want a woman like that. First of all, you have to get real and understand that nobody's perfect. Nobody's a 10, nobody's any of that. Now you can get a pretty woman, but at the same time, you have to know what it takes on your end to be that guy that she would want. Now, on the flip side with the woman, actually going back to the men, also men, do your research. You have to research and understand what women actually want, what women want in a man, right? And understand that it's not about what they say, it's about what they do. So watch their actions, but also, and you can listen to them as well, but at the same time, you really have to do your research, and you really have to put together the information and all the knowledge that you've obtained and be like, okay, this is what I have to choose from. Now I have to work, and I have to put the work in now to be able to qualify and get this type of woman, or at least attract that type of woman. So on the flip side for the women, you want this type of man, right? Want him to be a provider, protector, and everything like that. Someone of high status. There's a possibility, woman, that you could get this type of guy, but do you know what it takes to qualify for that guy? What work are you willing to put in? Is it just that you exist and that he's just gonna pop in your lap? I'm just gonna pray and manifest this type of guy in my life? Nah, that's not how it's gonna happen. That's not how it is. Faith without works is dead. And understand, a lot of times what I'm hearing out there is like a lot of these women have high standards and these fantasy dudes that they have in their minds, and they're just not real. I'm gonna be honest with you. They're just not real. So you guys gotta really humble yourselves and be probable. Is it probable for me to get, is it probable for you? Now, I'm not a woman. Is it probable for you, woman, to get this type of man? Is this man even out here? Is there even a chance, a likelihood of you even obtaining that? Man, is there a probable chance of you obtaining this type of woman? Is the woman that you want out here? Do they exist? So understand that, the possibilities and the probabilities. Right? Men and women have to understand from that aspect what it takes and put the work in. Stop being lazy. Understand what each individual wants and be real with yourself. Do you qualify or not? So, on a fitness level, man, fitness guys out there, y'all want a good physique. Fitness women, y'all want a good physique, right? Y'all want to look like this in a certain amount of months. Y'all want to look like that. Y'all want this type of physique, or in general, right? There's a possibility that you could definitely get it. But where are you at on the probability scale, right? What are your eating habits like? Are you training for that type of body? Are you training the proper way? Are you going to the gym 5-6 times a week? right? Are you taking your rest periods? Are you taking the proper supplements? Are you taking the proper foods and nutrients to actually give that outside appearance? Because you are what you eat. Are you taking in the proper things so that you can portray the type of physique that you want? You know, I want to bench this. I want to bench this. I want to squat that. I want this by this date. Okay, what are you doing? Is it a high probability of you obtaining that, or is it low? How are you training, man? And are you training consistently, or are you just motivated? Are you just going off of an emotion, a motivation, emotion? That's just a feeling, guys. We can't just operate just simply off of emotion. Operate just simply off of motivation. Motivation, discipline, consistency, hard work ethic. That's what it takes. Being uncomfortable, getting comfortable with being uncomfortable. That's what it's gonna take to get the results that you want, to get that body. So if you're not doing those things, the probability is very low. Now, if you are doing those things, the probability is very high. So you have to deal with those probability cases and then put the work in so that you can make that possibility an actual reality. Hey, if you want certain lifestyles, you want to travel and do all this stuff, okay, like I said before, you want the cars, clothes, mansions and whatnot, the materialistic things. What are you doing what work are you doing to actually obtain those things? What finances, what resources are you doing? Are you acquiring? You know what I'm saying? What type of work are you putting in? Are you just looking at other people with all these different things? Are you just getting motivated to do it? Or are you putting the work in? Are you actually getting out here in the field, figuring out how you're gonna obtain the money? How you're gonna obtain these different resources? Certain lifestyles ain't cheap. Certain lifestyles require work. You feel me? So, guys, the whole thing is you have to put the work in. That's the main thing. You have to put the work in. There is no shortcuts. Now, for my Bible believers, because this is kingdom fit. The kingdom of heaven is at hand. You feel me? My Bible believers, those who believe in God, I'm gonna test y'all, man. So, there's a possibility that we'll get into the kingdom of heaven. There's a possibility. Now, some of us may know where we stand with the probability of it. Because we honestly all fall short. I understand the scriptures. All fall short of the glory of God. But does that mean he's just gonna take us? That he's just gonna accept us in the kingdom just because we believe? Just because we believe in Christ or things like that? We just have this strong conviction, right? Do you think that's enough? Right? Faith without works is dead. Right? What are you doing? What are you doing to make your calling and election sure? How do you live your life according to God? Are you living your life according to God? Or are you living your life according to yourself? Are you being selfish? Are you being lazy? Do you have the work ethic? Do you have the ability to abstain from your fleshly lust? Do you have the ability to withstand temptation? Are you keeping the commandments? Are you following after Christ? Are you doing the necessary things that is said in that book? Because we say that's the book of life. So we gotta practice what we preach. We can't just sit here and say, I just believe and there's just this possibility that I'll get it. There's just reassurance. I know I'm just going to heaven. How do you know? Are you living according to the Bible? We can't sit here and act like there's a high probability just because we believe, just because it's possible. Nah. Sometimes possibilities don't equal high probabilities. Guys, we want to be kingdom fit, right? We want to be kingdom fit. We want to look like we going to the kingdom. We want to say we going to the kingdom, but we don't want to be fit for the kingdom though. Are we fit for the kingdom? Guys, listen, there is no time to live life according to our fantasies, man. We see a lot of things on the media. I understand we've been programmed a lot to accept certain narratives and whatnot. Listen, guys, I'm gonna tell you right now, our desires and like what we see, what makes us feel good, a lot of that is not reality. A lot of that comes from just a dream that they want to sell you. Now, it's on you if you want to continue to believe it or not. But if you want to deal in reality, just figure out the probability of that happening. Understand, when you walk outside, when you walk out here in the real world, how much of that stuff on TV is really going down? Feel me? Like, how much of that stuff is really going down? Do you really see that out here in the world? Do you really see that stuff? Guys, stop living in fantasies. Stop thinking that there's this dream guy, this perfect guy, women, that is just gonna fall in your lap without you having to put any work in, without you having to understand, even if that guy, okay, say that guy does exist. What do you do to qualify for him? What are you doing? Man, okay, what women do you want? Okay? Do you qualify? Have you built yourself up and guiding the resources, guiding your leadership, guiding skills, your masculinity, your testosterone in check? Do you have all those things, the protective nature? Do you have your fitness level up? Do you have all those things checked off so that you can qualify for the woman that you want? Come on, man. Or are you just living in a fantasy? Right? Guys, I'm gonna end this video here, man. What I want y'all to do, like the video, comment down below, share this video with others, let them get this value, man. Guys, this value is very important. I'm on a mission, and I need y'all's help. I need y'all to support. I need y'all to rock with me, man. Hey, now I don't care for a whole bunch of people. I'm not doing this for no views. I'm trying to be transparent, and I'm trying to be as real as possible on this thing. And guys, I just want y'all to be on the ride with me, man. Share this video out. Get this video out there so that other people can get the value. Support and hit that notification bell so that you guys can be notified when I'm dropping other content, man. Gotta stop living in fantasies. We gotta be kingdom minded. We gotta be kingdom fit. Time is now. Time is now to do it. So y'all stay fit. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. I'm out. Peace.